Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. Before I get started with the reading, I just want to take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and just all of your positive feedback. If you are interested in receiving additional guidance from the weekly and monthly tarot forecast that I offer here on my channel, I do actually draw and upload every single day a daily oracle guidance card to my Instagram and Facebook pages. So if you're interested in receiving additional guidance, please head over and like me on Facebook or follow me on Instagram. If you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, I do actually have linked below in the description bar my website, so head over to my website and read about how I offer my private readings. And make sure that for these weekly tarot forecasts you are watching your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign to get the most insight. Some weeks you will resonate more with your sun sign, other weeks you will resonate more with your rising sign or ascendant sign, and then sometimes you might even resonate with all three, your sun, moon, and rising sign. So again, I just want to thank you guys so very much for all of your support. You guys are truly amazing. Thank you for all of the positive feedback, your likes, your shares, your comments. I do wish you all a wonderful week. Stay tuned for the reading. Hi Aquarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of November 21st through the 27th. This is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising signs. Alright, Aquarius, so at the bottom of the deck I do have the Six of Wands. Alright, so the Six of Wands is amazing. So for some of you, you're coming through quite successful with something within your life. The Six of Wands is success, it is victory. For some of you, this is you feeling proud of yourself, feeling quite confident. Now, the overall energy, Aquarius, for the week is actually the Ten of Cups. So this is amazing. So for many Aquarians, you could be spending a lot of time with your family. The Ten of Cups is that emotional abundance, that happiness. So for some of you, you're maybe spending a lot of time with family or friends, or you're just feeling quite content. Being, you know, this is you in a really good place emotionally, being quite satisfied. So there could be, for some of you, there could be some sort of success with a relationship here because we're starting out with the Two of Cups. So this is you and another person that's quite significant this week. So you could be spending a lot of time with another person this week. Things are just really going quite well. Now for some of you, this is a relationship, a romantic relationship, and then for others, this could be, you know, a family relationship. This could be a friend. With the Two of Cups, it's not always a romantic partnership. So for some of you, you're coming through maybe quite successful with maybe growing closer with another person, or for some of you, this quite possibly could be you actually getting into a new relationship. Because so for some of you with the Fool here, this is you absolutely walking down a new path, taking some sort of risk or leap of faith when it comes to maybe jumping into a new relationship. With the Two of Cups and the Fool, for some of you, you're definitely getting into a new relationship. And with the Two of Cups, this can be a soulmate relationship. This is two people who really, you know, really care for one another. This is that reciprocated love. So for some of you, you're getting into a new relationship. This is just bringing you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. For some of you, it could be a secret relationship, and I say that because I have the High Priestess here. So for some of you, this could be something that maybe you're keeping hidden or keeping to yourself. Only maybe the two of you know about this. That is going to be for a very small number of you, but that's definitely a possibility for some of you, because here you are, Aquarius, no matter if you're a male or female, and I have you looking directly over at the High Priestess. So for some of you, this is you very much keeping things to yourself, playing your cards close to your chest. getting into a relationship for some of you and not telling people, just, you know, maybe the two of you know about this. The High Priestess is that very secretive, mysterious woman. So for you Aquarian males, you very well could be getting into a relationship with a very spiritual, highly intuitive woman, maybe even a more mysterious woman for those Aquarian males. And then for other Aquarians, if you are getting into a relationship, or maybe you're taking your relationship to the next level, this is you being highly intuitive this week. Maybe you're listening to your intuition when it comes to taking some sort of risk or leap of faith with this person. You guys could be moving into a home together or taking your relationship to the next level. This is your intuition speaking to you. So for many of you, you're highly intuitive, and maybe you're just listening to your intuition when it comes to this partnership, this relationship. And for some of you, it's going to be romantic, but for others, you know, this could be a business partnership. This could be something going on with family. For some of you, with the Eight of Pentacles here, and then the Fool, for some of you, you could be starting a new job. This is traditionally an apprenticeship energy, but for me, this is my Craftsman card. So this is you working very hard, putting a lot of time and energy into your work, into your craft. And for some of you, you could be receiving some sort of raise or some sort of promotion. There could be something going on within your career, Aquarius, where it does require you to take some sort of risk or leap of faith. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles underneath, this is for some of you, you're receiving that opportunity or receiving some sort of praises within the workplace. So this is really positive. And then for others, I see you very focused on walking down a new path. For many of you, there's some sort of new beginning, something that you want and something that you've been devoting a lot of time and energy towards. And with the High Priestess here, for some of you, maybe you're playing your cards close to your chest. Maybe you're keeping this to yourself. For some of you, you're not revealing too much to too many people. For others, you know, you're very much maybe listening to your intuition with starting something new here, because then we also have Temperance. So Temperance for me is very much that divine energy. This is your angels, your guides around you, protecting you, healing you, guiding you, maybe down this new path. So for some of you, this could be like a new spiritual venture that you're starting in your life. The only real caution that I have for you is we have the Five of Wands here. So for those of you that maybe with the Eight of Pentacles, this is you starting a new job, or you know, maybe there's a promotion or something that you're going for. There could be, for some of you, especially for some of you who are maybe receiving those praises or that acknowledgement this week, there could be like some jealous coworkers around you with the Five of Wands. Sometimes I can see the Five of Wands as jealous coworkers. Jealousy in general. This is, you know, two people butting heads or people disagreeing, not on the same page. Very petty energy here. It can often represent competition as well. So for some Aquarians, I feel more like those Aquarians that, you know, this is a new job, or you're receiving like some sort of recognition within the workplace with the Six of Wands here. There's some sort of achievement that is coming your way, and there could be some jealousy around you. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. With Temperance here, it does represent patience and moderation. So for some of you, you could have been waiting on this for quite some time. For others, if there's like a position that you're working very hard to get to, if there's like some sort of position within the company that you work for that's available, this could be you actually receiving like some sort of praise or some sort of award or recognition this week. You're working very hard, you're being noticed for your hard work, but maybe some patience is still required when it comes to you know, landing that promotion, but you're on your way. This is you being noticed for your hard work and your efforts. For some of you, some amazing energy, honestly, that's around you, Aquarius. The only real caution I have for you is this Five of Wands, which I do feel like for many of you, this is jealousy within the workplace, or, you know, competition, other people around that maybe want that same position that you want, Aquarius. And then for others, you're coming through quite successful with something within your life. For some of you, there's some sort of new beginning that you're maybe listening to your intuition and you're going for it. For others, you know, this is something to do with a partnership, something to do with a relationship. For some of you, it's very much like a family relationship. But I think that, you know, you're very much in your mind, you're planning things out, you're focused on the details, you're working very, very hard, and you're listening to your intuition. So you just have some amazing energy around you this week. I think it's going to be a wonderful week. For those Aquarians that are in a relationship, you know, I think it's going to be an amazing week for you. You very well could be spending more time with your partner, connecting on a deeper level. For some of you, you're certainly taking your relationship to the next level. I actually see some single Aquarians maybe actually getting into a relationship, taking that risk, that leap of faith, and maybe deciding to get into a relationship this week. Let me pull you an additional guidance card. Financially, I think it's going to be an amazing week for you. Emotionally and financially, it's going to be a great week for you. And I also see many of you highly, highly intuitive. Okay, so very nice. We have Archangel Uriel that just flipped over. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Beautiful. Beautiful. So you have Archangel Uriel working with you this week, Aquarius. So this is beautiful. So I see many of you healing, absolutely healing. If you were in a relationship and it was, you know, maybe you were going through some difficulties with your partner, this can be you guys absolutely healing those you know, differences, those challenges. I think it's a great week for you partnered Aquarians, okay? So I do hope that you found this reading helpful, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.